Good morning from the side of Woodhall Loch. It is absolutely calm as a mill pond out there this morning. So we're going to get the kayaks out. It's about 1.5 miles north to the end of the loch, and another 1.5 miles back. So it's be about a 3 miler. So nice little easy start to the break. So let's get the boats pumped up and hit the water. So a few of you will remember this boat from my disaster at Drakeholes when the floor went down. I now have a nice little D-ring. That's how I've done a bit of a bodge repair. Bluewave did give me some money back, but not as much money back as what I'd have really liked for or thought that this sort of service deserved. But hey ho, we're back on the water and I wanted this boat for Scotland, so here we are. If you're a regular to the channel, you will probably remember Woodhall Loch from where we've camped on here before. Not in the same place where we are today. We didn't actually get as far down as this when we camped further up the loch because it got quite windy and really wavy. So I aborted mission at that point. It's nice to see the southern end of the loch anyway.
We've disturbed the glass.
We have. No, it's not a bad view, is it? There's certainly worse views in the world. Yes, I must admit I was a bit disappointed with the outcome of Bluewave's warranty procedures. I mean, I was given the option to have a full refund for this, but I do genuinely quite like this kayak, so I didn't really want to just get rid of it. As to my understanding, I think they've probably discontinued them or they've got no stock. So I opted for the partial refund and repair. Wooded section. I'll just have a quick nosy at it, yeah. There's a cracking fire pit.
Yeah. Has it got the rough paddling seal of approval?
It has. Right next to that fire pit there's a like a fluffy nest of some description, and it's got a big egg in it.
Velociraptor.
Could be. Regulars to the channel will recognise that little sort of bit just below the hill there. That's where we camped a couple of years ago when we went up to Scotland in tents. That was in a tent, it wasn't in tents. Well, good news is my repair appears to be holding because there's a load of water all the way around the edge of it and there's no bubbles coming up at all. So we've got a little tiny backwind at the minute, so I'm just making my way to this little bit of quiet water up ahead here. You'll see it when I turn the camera around. Notice how much stiller that bit is. This is a horrible way to spend a Monday morning. Would you rather be at work, Carl?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see. That's how dedicated we are.
Much rather be at work.
I've been using the Sea Eagle paddle which came with the Easy Light 10 recently for pretty much all my outings. But I've just sort of now become a bit fed up with it because there's so much flex in it. So I'm either going to try and do something to stop the flex or I'll just get a different paddle, I think. So we've reached the end. It sort of narrows into almost like a little rivery bit up here. So I was just going to have a mosey up there and turn around and go back into the wind. Into the wind!
Wow, it's quite close.
I think it's fairly safe to say we've reached the end. Quick comfort stop. And now we've got to turn around and go into the wind. 1.7 miles home. So, an hour maybe? And young Carlos has got a head start whilst I had a comfort break. I think it's the first time I've had chop slap on Bonnie Bluewave. Whilst in Scotland. An un bleu. And the beauty of these drop stitch floors is done. That really does just go to show. My glasses just keep falling off my face, which is good. It really just goes to show how things can change in a matter of hours on these big expanses of water. I mean, now it's by no means dangerous, not at all, but it's just a bit wavy. Now, where did we park the van? Where's the vans? It's somewhere on the reeds on the left hand side here. There's a little slipway directly opposite where we've parked for the night. We're just having a quick look at that to see what's there. Looking through the binoculars, you can see a canoe and I think a rib or some form of little boat. So there's a little fiberglass boat there, and
I think it's fiberglass.
looks like it, doesn't it? There's a canoe on this side. And there's the vans. We are back. Oh! Fuck.
We're 70 metres from a geocache. Going in.
So we've had a bit of a wander around Dumfries. Had a cracking all day breakfast there and a wander around a few shops. And I was just going to find somewhere to go and mess about for the afternoon, I think, if that's the plan.
That sounds like a plan.
So that's tonight's park up sorted. We're fairly close to the coast, or a little estuary sort of place. I'll put a map up there where we are. We're just going to have a wander down here, see what's through this path. it just in there. Tree, big hill. Right, we have got some solar going on. Charging a battery up there. Toys are coming out. Planes, cars, drones, apples, another plane, another drone. Like a pair of big kids, but it's great. Let's have some fun. There might be a plane in that tree. Neither confirm nor deny. You may or may not be able to see in that tree is my plane. So I'm going to send my drone up to go and try and knock it out.
I'm looking forward to the Neo getting stuck up there as well.
Well, hopefully not.
I hope you caught that. I'm looking forward to the Neo getting stuck up there as well. Send it. He's blowing it.
I'm just going to get it in shot there.
Yeah.
Just for the testing. I'll take the window down. Hopefully get it just down.
Oh, you're pretty much on top of it. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, that took a tumble.
You want to play, you want to drive, can you go backwards? Whoa. Give me a practice, stop. Whoa. So I was going to catch that then. Landing my eye.
Very, very good. Full line, it's just walking in a bubbles forward and back.
And what's your channel name?
My channel is Count the Smiles, Not the Miles. Because it doesn't matter how far you've gone, what matters is how much fun you've had.
You heard it here first. By the way, in case you haven't gathered, I've just hijacked John's camera.
If you want to dance, you have to try get it on. Just you and me, forget about the time gone. About the time gone. I have 100 reasons to close your eyes. 100 reasons to make you laugh. I got 100 reasons to. 100 reasons to.
Are you set, sir?
Let's go.
So a very good morning again. It is now Tuesday, I think. Wednesday, Tuesday. I'll put a pin up from where we were staying last night. It's a cracking little site. It's a little community run campsite, and it's just done on a voluntary basis. You just put a donation in. So I put a donation in via PayPal before leaving this morning. So we're going back into Dumfries for breakfast. Then we're going to be heading dined at the Moon and Stars little cafe place for the second time in a row, and now we've come to the exotic destination of Morrison's. Don't know if you'll see that, but it's practically tropical. It's 21 degrees. So we've got a 53-minute drive to Clatteringshaws, and we're going to park up and go for a paddle around the loch. So we're on our way to Clatteringshaws, and I've just found this little lay-by thing to stop in, just so you can see the view, which is pretty incredible. Whoa. Stand on this bench. So we've landed at Clatteringshaws. Straight down, straight in, and away we go. And we're on Clatteringshaws. It's borderline too warm. I don't know what the temperature is. It's probably about nearly 20, I should say, nearly 20. A little bit of a headwind. I've got the E-fin with me, I've not turned it on yet. In fact, probably didn't really need it. And a few of you may notice I have got the Baltic Flipper PFD on today that my wife got me for Christmas. But I've turned it round so it's got the red side showing, just in the event of any mishaps, will be easier to spot. There's a photo shoot going on the bank now as well. Unusual.
I didn't see that damn bit there.
Eh?
I couldn't see that damn bit there from where we were. You know that wall?
Oh, the wall, yeah. Yeah.
Never even noticed that.
Damn. Damn you. Whee. Nice.
Stay loose for this one.
Huh?
Got to stay loose for this one.
Yeah, it's
especially when you're sideways on.
Oh, so not too bad, is it? Not too bad. So we're just going to bomb along the edge where we came from for a bit, because it's a lot more sheltered there. So what's faster, Carl's little RC boat or the E-fin? Just going to try and line myself up with it. So we've got the boat. I'm going to plop it down to my right, and I'm going to put the E-fin on and see what's quicker. It's about on power actually. Yeah. Oh. Sport mode. So we've just been out for a quick paddle, and I've just chucked myself, well not chucked myself in, just gently walked myself in.
Watch my video for
yeah,
see that.
Watch Carl's video and you'll see fear in my glasses as I go out my depth. I hate lying flat on water for some reason. It's not something I can cope with. It feels like I'm going to go over backwards, but I'm sure we'll get there. So Carl's been playing with his DJI Neo. He's got the FPV version with the goggles and everything, which is a great bit of kit. He's let me have a go with it a couple of days ago, and I want one now, but that's another story. And he's been flying it over water, which you can only use the FPV goggles if you're over water. Can't fly mine over water using the app. But in other news, the arms are out, legs are out, getting a nice dose of vitamin D, and it's warm, really warm. So for Scotland, nice. So that's our place to chill for the evening, and the van's adjusting the lay-by up at the top there, and that's where we'll keep the night. And that's going to be my view in the morning. Nice. I've had the Sea-Techie solar panel out, which is powering the Energizer power bank, and it has put it up by 1 bar in the couple of hours it's been out, so it's charging it nicely. And that's the current temperature in here, 29 degrees. So yeah, it's on the warmer side. So on tonight's tea time agenda, we have a rough paddling chow mein, 3 desserts, blueberries, raspberries, 2 slices of chocolate cheesecake. So that marks the end of another day. We've just been stargazing. I'll put some pictures that I've taken up off my phone on this video in a sec. I have never ever seen so many stars. It made me almost quite emotional to a degree. It's an absolute mind boggle. So yeah, loved it. I never thought I'd be stargazing on this trip, but you just go with the flow. I've never seen so many stars in my Born Naturals before. They are absolutely everywhere. Whilst we're in the van, I've got my little lanterns around the outside. So I've got Kayak, PFD, TV, power bank, cool box, dry bag, and underneath the bed I've got all the gear. So I've got my pack raft, all my food and everything all down there. Table for odds and ends. What I've got is a 3-season high gear bag, which is, it's more of a 2-season than anything. A army blanket. Carl got me the Teddy Flow, which has got armholes in it, which is going to end up being used by my darling wife. I'm going to also put on the top my 2 hoodies. So I've got loads and loads of layers, so I'll be lovely and snug all night long. So I'll see you all in the morning. Night night.